Liz. Elizabeth. Are you all right, love?
Is Luke around?
I can't find him either. I need him to sign off on his champagne order. He never leaves this early.
I guess I should have called.
Coffee?
No, thank you. I need to apologize.
To Luke?
I really wish he had been here.
Luke's not one for apologies. I'm sure whatever it was, I understand.
I fooled myself last night and I put Luke on the spot. And
I'm surprised I didn't remember it.
I know he can't help me. I know that this is my mess and I have to clean it up. I shouldn't expect him to do it for me.
I doubt Luke expects an apology.
I showed up here last night completely unannounced and I asked Luke to help me get Lucky back, as if it was his job to help me fix my life. And then Lucky showed up and he wouldn't even look at me. And I told him that I would do anything to get him back, but I begged him and he wouldn't even talk to me.
I'm sorry, love, that sounds painful, but that doesn't explain how upset you are right now. I mean, is something against that flyer?
I hate Valentine's Day.
Is there any particular reason you hate Valentine's Day? Did you get stood up for a dance or something?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Open mouth, insert foot.
No, it's fine. It was a really long time ago.
Well, it still resonates if that flyer's any indication.
I was just thinking about trying to get through the day without Lucky.
It's okay.
I not only ruined my future with Lucky by sleeping with Nikolas, I ruined our past.
My mother would kill me if she knew I were here.
Sam's out running errands.
I need money.
How much?
It always costs more than you think. I also need something else. It might sound kind of weird, but I trust you, and I need someone to tell me the truth.
About what?
I don't believe for 1 second that Dante shot himself. I know my dad shot him. He always hurts everyone he's close to. So I need you to give me one good reason why I shouldn't hate my father. I've really tried, and I can't think of a single one.
I speak for myself where Sonny's concerned. I can't, tell you how to feel about him.
But you've worked for my dad for all these years. How do you do it?
Well, to me, Sonny is a good man.
That's what my mom says, but I don't see it.
Sonny's code, isn't the same as yours or your mother's. Okay, Sonny's done a lot of things that people believe are wrong. He's done a lot of things that are against the law, and look, he's made a lot of mistakes.
It's a lot worse than a mistake when people keep dying all around you. When you keep having kids you don't really want. When you shoot someone who saved your life and your little boy's life just because he's a cop.
And Sonny regrets what happened.
The only reason Dad feels sorry about all this is because Dante is his son. And look what Dad did to Claudia. How can you call him a good man? He's a thief. He terrorizes people into doing whatever he wants. How can you call him a good man?
Because at first the choices that your dad would make were all about survival, and they would only affect him. I mean, you knew that Sonny grew up poor, right? So naturally, he wanted money. He was powerless. He wanted power.
A lot of people want power, but they don't go around shooting people.
You're right, but you have to understand how Sonny was raised. He was raised in constant fear, and I think a lot of decisions he makes now are based on that.
You mean he's afraid?
No, I mean that he wants to make sure he's never afraid again, so he always strikes first. And he always wants his children to be safe because he never felt safe as a kid. Look, Sonny knows that he's made a lot of bad choices, and he's paying for them.
He wasn't in a coma for a year.
He gladly would have been. For Michael or for Morgan or for you, for that matter.
Maybe you want to believe that, but I just don't know if it's true.
I know it's true. But I can't tell you how to feel about your dad. You have to figure that out for yourself. But I'm going to tell you all the mistakes that he's made. He'll never stop loving you. I mean, even if you want to cut him out of your life, he's always going to be there waiting for you.
Hey. Is everything okay?
I just needed some answers from Jason.
Not sure I was any help, but...
You were. I still don't know how to feel about my father, but at least I'm beginning to understand who he really is.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, today is my day to deal with vengeful Spencers. And guess what? You're next.
You're not worth declaring war on. Oh, maybe you're good for a thrashing when I've had a bad day, but beyond that, don't flatter yourself.
You're not taking sides?
Oh, I never said that. See, I don't buy the whole tortured prince thing. To me, you're just a spoiled, selfish pig who takes what he wants. You put all this misery in motion.
Yeah, well, I think we're all clear on that.
You pulled Elizabeth into an affair. You made it impossible for her to do her job and then suspended her without pay.
I realize that, but I'll cover any expenses she may have.
That's bloody noble of you, isn't it? Elizabeth's in pain, okay? I found her in Luke's office this morning staring at a flyer she crumpled up. I mean, she tried to cover it, but she's barely keeping it together.
What was the flyer?
But what difference does that make?
Just tell me what it was.
It was for some special for Valentine's Day we're having at the Star.
She was raped on Valentine's Day.
Elizabeth was raped?
She was 15. Lucky was supposed to take her to a dance that night, but he stood her up. She was alone at night in the park, and Lucky found her after it happened. Help her put her life back together, and that's how they fell in love.
And knowing all of that, you had to break it up.
It's a difficult day for her. It'll be even worse this year.
Yeah, she mentioned that. I didn't know the details.
Well, what did she say about Valentine's Day?
That you'd have to spend it without Lucky. And that sleeping with you had not only destroyed their future together, it had ruined their past.
One coffee, please. Light, no sugar to go.
Make that 2 coffees for here.
I'm not having coffee with you.
Okay, you're still angry. I don't blame you.
I'm not mad. I'm just not going out with the guy who hits me.
Okay, it's Valentine's Day. Let me make it up to you.
Yeah, until I say something you don't like and then you smack me.
You are being totally unfair.
Try getting hit by someone you care about. Then you can talk to me about fair.
Hey, let her go.
Okay, we're fine. Aren't we, Kay?
I'll be fine once you let go of my arm.
You have no idea what you're doing.
I just got a sudden crave for coffee on campus. Care to join me?
I'll be delighted.